go.
You know what I really hate about SOBs? The fact that I ripped this joke off the Simpsons once. Did this joke. It was a lot better. A lot of people really enjoyed it.
What does SOB stand for?
Son of a bullet. That's right. It's when two bullets love each other very much, and they hit all the right triggers.
You really just go with whatever pops into your head, don't
I
you?
sure do. Now,
Like the plot of
A
a
neuron
Hideo Kojima
fires
game.
somewhere in Ben's brain.
I am just picturing two bullets having sex right now. That's all that's going. And I'm trying to work out the logistics of it. Like, how does it...
Well, while you do that, we could talk about some stuff.
Hey, Floppy.
Yeah.
They bang.
Oh.
Jesus. Wowzers. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between to the show of the century.
This is the Gaming Cast by Hack The Dino, proud sponsors of
You know
no
what?
one.
You
Because...
know what? I only hope they're shooting blanks.
God.
Kusaver's not around in the chamber.
Ooh.
Come on, Braden, fire off another one.
God damn.
Come on, we're cocked and loaded.
Wow. I thought of the worst one, but I would actually be cancelled, so I'm not going to say it. I will let you guys
Please
know
keep it in your brain and tell us after.
afterwards. It's terrible.
So when we're not talking about puns, we're talking about video
Say
games.
guns?
I did. All the past, present, and future of video games, and we have good times talking about that. Floppy,
Yes?
what other good times do we have in the time?
Where we talk about retro challenges.
Yep.
We do that. We talk about cool games coming in 2023.
Oh, so like really high-end AAA games?
No.
Oh. Oh. But still, they're like what, maybe AA?
Oh, definitely not.
Easily an
Yeah.
Is there an A?
There is an at sound. It's like the beginning of the at, but then it stops.
Oh, okay. So it could be anything.
It's almost like like you've just choked on a nut.
So it's like
So it's like earlier when you were talking about the bullets.
Yeah. Definitely.
how do they and because they explodes as well. Like
There's also going to be quiz on your face.
one of them does that, but also explodes elsewhere because they. How do they? Floppy.
Yes, mate.
We've got a little challenge.
Yeah, we do. Well, yeah, some of us do.
Hey, it's little for some and big for others.
At the start of the year of our Lord 2023, we started the $20 Retro Challenge, which you can head on over to our TikTok and see the videos that Floppy and I have been putting up because we've been putting effort in.
oh, scathing.
It's true.
Yeah.
Even I can't take part of that, really. I put up videos, but I've literally sold one thing.
All right, we'll get to it. Anyway, so on this video, very first week of January, when we're all on holidays, we all went out for a day of op shopping. We had $20, and with that $20, we could buy anything that was released before 2008, and we were able to sell those things on, hopefully for more money.
Your mum.
And that...
I watched Floppy prepare himself to say that as he leant into the
I've been
microphone.
waiting 4 years for an opportunity to put in a your mum joke.
God damn. Hey, no, that op shop day was really fun though.
So you've got your mum joke and you've got a really good joke. So you are really done for the
I am
you've
out.
achieved everything. Anyway, so yeah, fun day out op shopping where we bought a whole bunch of things, went away, sold them. We sell that, get more money, buy more things. And the whole idea is that you go out thrifting, you go out to markets, you go out and just find retro stuff and on-sell it. So Floppy, what's your update with your $20 retro challenge? We're in March now. We're a quarter way through the year. Where are you sitting from your initial $20?
You got $1 left.
Right. So what have you purchased?
I purchased videos on the day and traded them for a Street Fighter game.
Which you did very
Which is a
well.
good
Yeah,
trade.
good trade.
Still hanging on to that. Then I bought more videos for $1 each.
How's that gone?
Still got them. Then the other day I found 2 Robotech books, an art book and a graphic novel.
They were cool.
They are very cool.
They were cool.
For 50 cents each.
And that is a good...
Still got them.
We looked up the comps for that. So by comps, I mean comparative sales, what they've sold for on eBay.
Thank you.
And what did we find when we had a look at them?
I can't remember. That was a while ago now.
They were about $50 each.
Oh yeah, and that was with postage from like the US.
Yeah. So while you may not get that much, there's still a good chance you get $20-$30 for each book.
Easy.
Which from 50 cents is incredible.
Yeah, so hey, Ben, how much do you want some Robotech books?
About as much as you want Robotech figures.
All right, got me.
Braden, how are you going with the old retro hunt?
I'm doing all right. I bought a vinyl for $1. And
Oh, which one?
Sold it. It's really, really deep cut. It's Wes Harrison. Wes Harrison is an old school, like we're talking real old school. He's a comedian who basically did stand up, including sound effects that he would do, like the guy from Police Academy, Michael Winslow. He would do Michael Winslow sound effects into his microphone as he was doing stand up and tell jokes and stories and stuff. And it's a thing. Oh God, is that what he looks like? I've never seen what he looks like. I've never seen what he looks like.
For the podcast listeners, if you've seen Floppy, picture that.
Floppy's dad.
But no, Floppy, but 20 years younger.
Oh my God. I've never seen what he looks like. Why have I never Googled
I
that?
feel like you have just bought the record of someone that should be in jail for some not nice reasons.
I would not be surprised if he has been cancelled, and I say this completely wholeheartedly, having not Googled anything.
He looks like someone out of King of the Hill.
He has
He does look like
he
a King of
has
the Hill cameo
touched
character.
a lot of stuff he shouldn't.
Oh God. Have not Googled what Wes Harrison has or has not done.
Bet you wish you did now.
I kind of wish I did.
So how much do you sell that piece of evidence for?
That piece of DNA.
Hey, it was perfect condition vinyl. I bought it for $1. I sold it to my dad for $2.
And now you have questions for Dad.
Well, no, so the reason I got it in any respect was because my pa used to have a cassette of that stand-up set, and
Wow,
it was
now-
like a classic from back in the day. And
How
so
much are you questioning
when I
your
saw
family right now?
It was like, okay, well, I got to get this just as like a funny like reference to something that like my pa used to enjoy. So it was funny. I'm gonna Google Wes Harrison.
I got to say, I did spend a lot of time in the sort of late 80s, early 90s with my grandfather listening to Bill Cosby tapes.
Exactly right. Yep. See, everyone did them.
Anto.
And listen to tapes.
I did a little bit more than just one.
Oh, sorry.
shitty
Oh, sorry.
vinyl.
Oh, well, sorry. You didn't fill out the sheet.
I made more than $1.
I didn't fill out the sheet either.
Sold that Sonic comic that I got in the TikTok, which you would see over there. I got a TMNT Commodore 64 box with its manual. No actual game in it.
Did you sell it to Ben?
I sold it to someone Ben knows.
Don't you remember in the Discord? Braden went, I have no idea who to sell this to. I'm like,
Fine,
All
I'll message
right.
someone, and then they instantly bought it.
Yep.
So that was nice.
No, Dave from Dave's Video Graveyard.
I currently have my ongoing available total, as I've been referring to it, so that I can keep track of it. I do have $33
Nice.
just sitting aside, ready to be spent on if I find a good deal on something. But if anyone in the chat or in the comments are interested in a first edition Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban hardcover, you can message me and let me know.
I would have thought that would have been a relatively easy one to
You'd
move on.
think.
eh?
Everyone's got the first edition.
Well, no, so this is the thing. Everyone's got the first edition of Goblet of Fire, is what I found.
Really?
Goblet of Fire, because by the fourth
Why is
book,
that
was
one-
that was when everyone had jumped on board already.
Oh.
But Prisoner of Azkaban was where it was really blowing
Number 3?
up, but not everyone had it. So, by the fourth one, everyone's got. So don't give a shit about that one. But if you want the best one,
No, fourth one's the
hit
best
me
one.
up.
Fourth one.
I've got stacks of the Star Wars Panini sticker sheet cards. You can hit me up if you want those.
Comics and Toy Fair.
I have a that's true. I should just I'll set that up at your guys' store.
We're not doing your retro challenge for you.
Because it will fit in so well at Greenlight Comics.
And he is part of Hack the Dino.
Dude.
And we are doing a Hack the Dino stall.
All right.
less.
Or sell them at Greenlight as bookmarks.
And I have a really good condition Kingdom Hearts 2 on PS2 that people can hit me up about.
That'll go.
So.
That'll go.
So yeah, I'm doing all
doing
right.
okay.
I'm doing all right. I'm pretty comfortable. It's early in the year.
I'd say you're a close second.
Oh, I'll take that. Considering.
I wouldn't argue.
Oh, well, I shouldn't spare. Anto, how are you going? Anto? Oh,
Oh, yep. That's a good update.
oh dear.
So The Diablo 2 strategy guide that I bought for, I think it was $3.
$3, yep.
Has been sitting on Facebook Marketplace and being refreshed every week since we did the challenge.
Have you tried it in
It's been
groups?
on eBay since about the same time. It is in several groups on Facebook as well.
How much are you asking?
Like $10, I think. But yeah, it's basically had zero interest. So I'm going to bring it to the toy fair and see what happens.
Do it at Toy Fair. Do it for like $6. Double your money.
Yep, easy.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. All right, so yeah, my update.
This is gonna take a while.
So other day on Marketplace, I found a because that's all I do is just scroll through Marketplace and Gumtree and go to markets.
Hey, there are way worse things you can
This
do.
thing is taking over my life. I can't help it.
Has.
So I found Prince of Persia 2 for the Mac. I bought that for $10. Looked it up on comp sales for eBay. They're around $400. I ended up selling it for $110 the other day.
So you turned 10. How much was it? $10.
$10 into 100.
You made $100.
I made $100 profit.
immediately.
Yep.
In like days.
Yep. And this is, I also found, I don't know if you heard, Braden, I found a 1981 Return of the Jedi bedsheet that I bought for $5 and sold for 60.
Jesus Christ.
I went out to one of those demolition places that when they are going to pull down a house.
Derby? Oh.
Yeah, no. When they pull down a house, they go through and just take everything and just put it in their shop and just try and move it.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
I know about deceased estates, but I didn't realize deceased estates was a thing.
So I was looking around. There wasn't much there. Looked through their records and CDs and VHSs and whatnot. I did find for myself a demo of Metal Gear Solid with Shuji art on the front. So that was cool.
Townsy's corrected you. They're called robberies, mate.
Then under a table, I found a box full of toys, like a kid's toy box. And I went, wow. And I spent 45 minutes digging through this toy box. So
You didn't just do that thing that everyone should do when they go to these things and just pick up the whole box and say, I'll give you $10 for it.
No, because firstly, that guy wouldn't do this. Secondly, there was
He
a lot
said
of
no
junk
when
in
Ben
there.
asked.
So in it, I found a fistful of aliens, some toys from the 90s. I found some Polly Pocket figures, which are really, really hard to come by. I found 3 Tamagotchis. So one of them was just a normal 1997 Tamagotchi, a blue one. One was a 2007 white one that are slightly rarer. And I found this Digimon one. And I thought, oh, Digimon, I know people who like Digimon, I'll grab that. So anyway, I grabbed that, grabbed all those pieces, got it for $40. $40 for all these things. So came home, started looking things up. I managed to sell the first Tamagotchi for $10.
Perfect.
So,
that's quite a good profit.
So yeah, good profit there. So I've got $30 left. Then I sold the second Tamagotchi, the white one, which is a little bit rarer. Sold that for $70.
Wow, you've made your money back.
So I've doubled my money without even selling the Polly Pockets or anything. Then I did some research on this.
Digimon.
This is a Digimon pendulum. Digimon pendulum, something that starts with a C, version 7, which had a very limited release only in Australia. These things on eBay go from anywhere from $130 to $200.
I know someone who wants that.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
What's more, it works. I bought a battery. It works.
It's ridiculous.
And now he's going to keep it.
So,
Nah, you got it. I mean, that's so much money.
oh no, this will be sold.
Yeah.
If I don't sell it before the toy fair, I'll take it to the toy fair.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty certain. So I've already doubled my money. I'm pretty certain I can get at least $100 for this.
That's wild. So that's turning let's get down to brass tacks here. Like, we started with $20 and you've...
What have you got in your pocket
What's
now?
your current...
Well, I've got one more thing that I have to talk about.
Jesus, okay.
So 2 more things. So I ended up finding a Spider-Man Newton comic for $4 and I sold that for 10.
Perfect.
Which is the Australian reprint of some of the classic Spider-Mans. And also for $1, I got a Wii.
It's ridiculous when you say it out loud.
Just a Wii. In it, though, was the original white controller and one of the blue ones from the Donkey Kong set. So I sold the blue Wiimote for $25. Jesus Christ. And I've now got a Wii for probably the comic and toy fair that I'll sell for $20 or something to someone who wants it. So I haven't put there what my cachet is at yet. Yep. So I've still got a lot of stuff to sell. I've got an original 1997 Pikachu plush. I've got some Micro Machines Star Wars figures. I've got some Nintendo sealed game cards, all of which, if I don't sell, will go to the toy fair. As of last night, I've cracked $400.
In 2 months, you've...
Ladies and gentlemen, you have watched Ben become the ultimate reseller.
Oh my god.
I'm amazed by it. I said to Jazz the other night as I was going through this, wow, I'm actually really good at this.
Yeah. $20 into $400.
In 2 months.
In 2 months. There's 12 months in a year, people.
It's getting to the point, I can see it getting to the point where I get to around that 600 where I don't think I'll be able to increase it that much anymore. So I might actually start, especially at the toy fair, if there's something nice and pricey that I reckon looks really cool, I might start buying things for the end of year. This is what I got. So
Are we not aiming to get to one thing to get voted on, though?
no, it's your haul at the end.
Okay.
Oh, see, I was under the impression we were looking to get one thing that the
Hackadactyls?
Hackanauts would
So was I.
vote on.
No, it's like...
I didn't
'cause you-
realise we could come in with a bundle of stuff.
Yeah, of course you can. Because like you can buy, that's what we all did with that $20 is we started buying like lots of little things in order to expand it.
I want Anto to come in
No, we all
with
bought one thing.
a Santa's sack full of Pokemon cards. Like an entire Santa sack.
Yeah, I'm going to go and break into Unlisted Leaf's house and see what he's got.
Floppy,
Yes, mate.
it's 2023. There's
It
a lot
is.
of games coming out.
There is.
I have forgotten what is coming out.
Well, there are a lot of big games coming out, a lot of games that you know about. But I had a little hunt, a little look-see through some, we'll say, some pre-order listings.
Mm-hmm.
Found some games that you may have forgotten were coming out or had no idea were coming out.
Ooh.
I thought, Ben, you might like to kick off the first one.
Sure. I've not read this, so let's go.
Yeah, we haven't touched this at all. So
I
it's
will
interesting.
fully admit, I found these games in pre-order listings and I literally just copied the descriptions of the game because they are great.
Okay, here we go. So the first game Floppy's had in the games you didn't realise are coming out in 2023. You Suck at Parking
Thanks.
for the PS5 and the PS4.
Look at this!
What?
This looks amazing.
I know!
What?
Are you drifting through life awaiting the next stop? Want to power slide your way into the parking spot? Slip streaming, but rather be parked up and dreaming.
Oh,
It's so good!
You Suck at Parking is just the game for you.
oh my god.
Featuring Park Up. Prepare to take part in the world's most extreme parking experience in You Suck at Parking. The only game where your driving skills aren't as important as your parallel parking skills.
Look at this!
Race against the clock to yank your handbrake in over 100 wild levels of ever-increasing difficulty.
Oh my
It is
god.
great.
Pedal to the metal. Going furiously fast in your designated parking spot will not only ensure you remain extremely cool, calm, and collected, but it'll unlock cool new customization options to pimp your ride. Always updating content, more cars, more biomes with more tracks, more customization options, a fully fledged level editor,
Oh.
more, well, everything.
How amazing does that game look?
That looks really good. I have one question. Does
Sure.
it have like a little like local multiplayer mode?
I don't know, but I
Because
hope so.
That would look.
I'm
That
gonna
would
look
be
it up.
ridiculous.
I love-
it had like because having multiple cars doing that at the same time, be just silly.
Unreal. It looks like Micro Machines, doesn't it? Like-
Yeah, look great.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that. But now do you see why I just copy and pasted the descriptions?
It's pretty
They're
good.
amazing. Well, I think we should get Ben to read them all.
Okay.
no.
Ben's throat's
yeah.
gonna be wrecked.
So, yeah, you will. Sorry, was that answer?
Just following on with what's been said already about You Suck at Parking, it, to me, obviously we can't hear the soundtrack because, copyright and stuff, but the first thing I thought was this is Micro Machines meets Initial D, and if it doesn't already have a Eurobeat soundtrack, I'm just going to play Spotify music while I'm playing that.
100%.
It's like when I one of my playthroughs of Ocarina of Time, I just played classical music.
I thought you were gonna say you put on Eurobeat while you were playing Ocarina
While
of
riding Epona around the overworld.
But honestly, how many of you think you would actually play that?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
right?
Like, I'm going to buy that as soon as it's available.
It's
fun.
unreal. It may be coming out on more than just PS5 and PS4, I think. I think the ad I saw was for PS5, PS4, but
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's
if
coming out
that's
on
on Switch, that's
Xbox
easy.
and Switch and probably Steam as well.
I'll
All right.
probably get it on PS5 and Switch.
All right, next one is Recreation, spelt with a W.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to go?
You want me to read this?
Go for it,
Here we
man.
go. I've not read these. So
Oh my
if I
god,
fumble-
this description is so long. You do not need to do the whole thing.
Recreation is the home of your very own Mixworld, a 400 square kilometers big racing realm that is yours to create, shape, and wreck. Developed by Three Fields Entertainment, a team consisting of Burnout and Need for Speed series creators,
Which shows?
Recreation was designed to be the ultimate open world sandbox experience for driving. What?
Just take a tiny bit away from the mic.
Oh, okay.
You are peeking, my dude.
For driving and racing fans alike, a complete world
You got louder.
of your own design, or designed together with your friends online. I have a very powerful diaphragm.
Or you're just loud.
Yeah, that too. Set records, 7
my
different
God,
ways on
look at that
every road
track.
you drive, drift, air, near miss, stunt, crash, blah, blah, blah. Vacant lots, empty. Oh, this is boring. I'm boring now. Let's go to
Man,
the
look
next
at
one.
the screen. It's ridiculous.
It has a premium Spotify playlist.
Ooh.
You have the power to control gameplay, create events, and set the rules.
Okay.
Those are like, how cool does that look?
Yeah, the tracks look insane.
If this is just like the Burnout games as far as how it feels and races meets Trackmania, I'm also so down.
Look at that, a tractor. You can kick flip a tractor.
All right, next game. I'm going to say this in a different voice.
Incredible.
It's called...
Softer voice?
Yeah, what's it called? What's it called, Floppy?
God of Rock.
The mysterious god of rock has revived the souls of the universe's greatest musicians to clash for his entertainment.
That's not the art style I was expecting
I know.
at all.
Revitalized with new bodies and new powers, each musician will become a contestant in his game, battling it out with each other for musical supremacy on a global stage.
What am I looking at?
You are looking at
What
Anto's
is this
favorite game ever. This is a rhythm-based fighting game.
What? How do you... What? How? How does that work?
Oh, cool! You got another cool game segment.
Parappa
It
the
has-
Grappler.
Parappa the Grappler.
You get...
That's the best comment we've ever had.
End the stream. End the stream. We're done here. Oh my god.
Elite Beat Angels, but with like actual beating.
Yeah, it's a over the top musical battle, competitive rhythm based fighter with skills, a limitless skill ceiling. Tracks will continue to scale in difficulty until only one fighter remains. Over 40 original songs, 12 wildly different characters, all with their own play style and dynamic stages.
How does the controls work?
For whatever reason, I'm looking at this and going, you know what? This needs to be a Clone Wars game.
I'm going to hazard a guess that control-wise, the charts at the bottom, similar to Guitar Hero but horizontal, so
Yeah.
probably more like Theatre Rhythm. You hit a button in time with when it lands, and you combo those together when multiple happen.
God. You see,
I would be shocked if it doesn't get some kind of aftermarket mod support that allows you to play with Guitar Hero stuff.
I mean, yeah, it looks like it's built for that.
Is it something, Anto, that you think you would give a shot at?
I'll definitely give it a shot.
It was definitely something that I put on here, and I was like, Anto,
My-
fighting game, rhythm game.
Yeah, see, I love the concept. My only concern is that, based on what I've read of the description from a run sheet, 40 tracks is not enough for the longevity of a game like this.
But do you think this is the sort of thing that would get a whole bunch of DLC? Why is Ben looking at me like that?
It'll get DLC for sure. Custom support is where it's at for games like this to last forever.
People modding in their own songs.
People modding in
Yep.
their own stuff is the key to keeping things like Beat Saber relevant, 10 years later. Well, not 10, like 6, 7 years later.
I hadn't even thought of that. The fact that, Beat Saber is mainly just incredibly sustained by people putting custom tracks in.
Yeah. So it's super cool, and I'll give it a go. I just don't know how long it will last, which is my only concern.
Fair.
Next, we've got Pedro, mi amigo.
What?
My friend Pedro.
Don't do the voice. Don't.
coming to Switch.
Oh, it's the banana game.
Oh,
The
that one.
banana game.
My Friend Pedro is a violent ballet about friendship, imagination, and one man's struggle to obliterate anyone in his path at the behest of sentient bananas. The strategic use of what? Split aiming? Split
aiming,
aiming,
so-
slow motion, and the old stylish window breach create one sensational action sequence. I really need to read these things before I read them.
Oh, the gameplay of this game is so funny.
Full throttle gun belay. Unleash a torrent of destruction with an incredible level of control over your weapons and your body. Twist and turn through the air while aiming both hands at priority threats, or line up a perfect ricochet to drop an unsuspecting gangster from behind. Slow motion braggadocio.
I didn't write it, mate.
Let's go to the next one.
Well, do you want to... Braden, would you like to read the next one?
Sure.
And I'm going to read the last one.
Oh my god. I love the one you've given me.
Ooh.
Garden Simulator. The love of gardening is a seed once sown that never dies.
I thought
Fresh
you could do...
vegetables, healthy fruits, and beautiful flowers.
This is coming out this year?
Now you have the chance to take care of your own allotment and harvest the crops. Wow. Boredom at home is a thing of the past. Today, you'll
don't know.
enjoy nature, cultivate your own virtual garden, take care of the plants, and then
It's
harvest and sell them.
Just such a wonderful fantasy game, because it's a fantasy that any of us will ever be able to afford a garden or a house.
Honestly, that's very fair. I'm never going to own a power wash. That's why I play Power Wash.
Oh, dude, Power Wash Simulator just got DLC, which is all Final Fantasy VII related, and it's
Oh,
been confirmed.
insanity. It's so
It's
funny.
been confirmed as canon.
Yeah, of course it has. Jesus.
Well, they need to make money somehow. Certainly not in any of their other games. Square
Mario's
Enix. That was a
boring.
Square Enix rib, not a Final Fantasy VII. That was against
Mario's
Square
boring.
Enix. Sorry?
Nothing. I'm just screaming stuff about Nintendo being boring and bad.
Well, we know that's not true because they own people's souls.
Can I read the last line of this description?
Please,
The last
please
line's
do.
really good. I'm not changing the grammar or the phrasing of any of these words. Lawnmower, watering can, and seedlings are waiting for you.
Hold me the fuck back.
Get ready for a beautiful and relaxing time in nature. And don't forget, gardens are not made by singing, "Oh, how beautiful," and sitting in the shade.
God damn it.
That's
true.
like
It's
a
so
threat of being like,
Yeah.
you got to get up off your ass and work on the garden.
Right, I'll get the
This-
next two.
Just quickly, Floppy, before you do,
Yep.
that game is, and I don't know if Ben or Braden have met Patrick.
Yes.
This is
Patrick-
absolutely
no, you
something
haven't met
that Pat
Patrick.
would play. I'm pretty sure he did. Didn't he do like a 2-hour long video essay about how good Farming Simulator was a couple
Yeah,
of
he
years
did,
ago?
and it's on YouTube, and you can get it, and it's set to like a beautiful background of music. This was someone that both Anton and I used to work with.
Nice.
Not the Patrick that you know. I know 3 Patricks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
God damn. One's a starfish.
I call him PhD Patrick.
That makes more sense. Yeah,
He's a
he is a
PhD.
doctor.
Yep. His name's Dr. Lang,
Patrick.
but Dr. P. Lang, Dr. Plang.
I'm glad you've doxed him.
Yep.
He lives at.
Yeah.
His text file number is
His mother's maiden name.
usually showers at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays.
From the eastern side of his house, you can get right now. Number 6, Park Beyond. In Park Beyond,
It's another
players
parking
can...
game.
No, not another
Oh,
parking
okay.
one. Players can create the park of their dreams without being held back by gravity. Thanks to accessible controls and a story-driven campaign mode, players will get to learn the ropes of park management and build increasingly crazy rides and modular coasters. Supported by Phil, the enthusiastic park veteran, and Izzy, the stern but friendly executive, players will be able to go above and beyond their wildest dreams. I do love how much effort they put into their personalities. Follow a story-driven campaign to live the park architect's dream. A host of colourful and passionate characters will guide players on the road to success, reach business expectations, and balance fun and profitability. The reason you buy every game.
You'd think with all the money they've got, they could afford some clothes that, like, move.
No. Impossify rides and modular coaster building.
Impossify.
I think they made up a word.
Okay.
Thanks to the advanced coaster creation tool, players have access to dozens of innovative modules to easily create unique roller coasters with thousands of combinations. With the help of an over-the-top R&D department, players can also bring a dash of impossibility to their flat rides to create an outstanding entertainment park never seen before.
Okay, so it's crazy.
It's Crazy Coaster.
Crazy Planet Coaster.
It's Willy Bonkers.
So read the next one.
Okay.
Don't play the next video yet, Anto.
I said Willy Bonkers.
That just
everyone.
because it was Planet Coaster and everything, and it was a building simulator type thing. I did see that City Skylines 2 got announced.
Bonkers is a play on a
which
word
I'm
of
looking forward
wonkers.
to. It's apparently going to be the most realistic city building sim ever.
That's pretty impressive.
Willy Bonkers.
Speaking of realistic and not rip-offs at all,
Because he's crazy.
Okay.
have you ever thought, how would you describe the first Harry Potter film / book without saying the words Harry Potter or Hogwarts? Because I'm going to tell you exactly how.
I would. It's called The Books of Magic by Neil Gaiman. They were written probably 2 years before J.K. Rowling stole it.
Bless.
Let's go with this. There is a little game coming out on the Switch, and probably other things, called Spells and Secrets.
Okay.
I'm going to read you exactly the description of this game from the website.
Do you want the video in a minute? Or
Yeah, you can put it up now.
Okay.
In Spells and Secrets, you are a first-year student of the magic arts arriving at the Academy of Griffinstein.
Jesus Christ.
trying.
Set in a world and time like ours, you are excited to live and learn together with your fellow students and professors at the impressive magical castle. A strange incident on your first day throws the school into turmoil. It's up to you to save the ever-changing castle and rescue your lost schoolmates. Use your spells creatively to fight off magical creatures, explore the school grounds, and uncover the castle's secrets to reveal the mystery surrounding it. If you've always wanted to be a wizarding student with magical powers, if you love to explore fantastic worlds and uncover hidden mysteries, Spells and Secrets, not any other game, is the perfect game for you.
What a year for this game to be released.
It features using your spells to creatively against magical creatures to solve puzzles. Create your character from, now, they use this word, extensive options. And unlock even more possibilities. Save and help your classmates. Explore the ever-changing school castle Griffinstein.
Every time.
And find many clues about the world and its inhabitants.
Wow.
Wait, they've already been signed to the Switch, but it's a Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they've already got a whole bunch of money from Nintendo, but want more.
Yeah.
Wow. And it looked like that.
Just in the spirit of J.K. Rowling.
And I thought it was perfect. I was like, they've just gone, how can we do that without attaching it to J.K. Rowling?
So funny.
We'll do our own version.
J.K. Rowling has
It'll
a
be
lot of money.
completely different.
As well as outdated and shit views. But,
Spells and Secrets don't, and the creators are apparently pretty cool chaps.
yeah, they like Kickstarter. Anyway,
Barry Lotter.
you know what it's time to do?
What, mate?
It's time to dad finish and quiz on your face. Da-da-da. You're ready for quiz? Ba-na-na-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're ready for quiz. Okay, so after the last couple of shows, we have Floppy in the lead on 5.
Oh, yeah.
Braden with 2.
Hey.
Jazz on 1 and Anto on 1. Anto, got anything to say there? Anything to talk about? Anything you want to
Confess.
just yell out?
No.
Do you want to talk about how lessons have been learnt?
No, so no lessons have been learned at all.
No, Anto's on 3. Anto's actually on 3.
Goddamn.
So Anto's on 3, Braden is on 2, Jazz is on 1, and Floppy's on 5.
Can
Okay.
Braden and I combine our score?
Sorry, what now?
What?
So I have 4 multiple choice questions. You know how multiple choice works. I'll read out a question, and you have to wait until I finish before you can yell out your name.
I was trying to figure out what you were getting at having a dig at Anto for.
Yeah, it
And
was
it was
last
for
show.
that. It was for jumping in early.
Obnoxiously, I'd say
Did you not
jumping
even
in.
get to the multiple choice part?
Some of it was not even
For a
to the
couple of
first
them,
answer.
yeah.
He jumped in on the first question I asked, and I said, no, you have to wait. And then the next question I asked, he just went, Anto, and throughout the whole question, just yelling his name. So
He's a Pokemon.
I used my power of good.
Power of good or power of like...
Power
Arrogance.
of no, shut up, this is mine. I'm player 1, damn it.
Yeah, thank you, Mario Day.
Here's the controller, totally plugged in.
To put it in a really just nice friendly way, it is a show. It is for people's entertainment. Listeners will want to hear what the question is and play along at home.
That's right.
And Ben will win.
I think that's the takeaway.
That is true.
That's what we need to look and focus on. I did admit, though, a couple of weeks ago, Braden, that I used to tell Dan the answers of Dan versus the World when he was too far behind.
Yeah.
Did you knew?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's Dan. You can 100% tell. I work with that guy every week, and man, yeah, you could tell. Oh, bless.
All right, here we go.
Love you, Dan.
That's right, he doesn't watch. First question from Patreon supporter Dylan the Villain,
Oh, God.
who always tries to stump the people. Now, Dylan did send me a question, and I went, that's cool. Anto will know that in a matter of seconds. So he goes, all right, I'll get another one.
Can I know what the question was?
No, because I'm going to use it when you're not here.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So, Dylan asks.
Can I know what the question was?
Yeah, it's Mario Kart Arcade GP2 was an arcade version of Mario Kart released in Japan and featured which unique guest character? Was it A, Miss Pac-Man, B, Mamechi, C, Taiko no Tatsujin, or D, Metal Mario?
Anto.
Anto?
Miss Pac-Man.
Incorrect.
Floppy.
Interesting.
Floppy.
What was the weird one that didn't sound like an actual name? Because I bet it'll be that one. The second one.
The second one, Mamechi.
Thank you. Yep.
Correct.
Hey.
The Taiko one was the drum little fella.
It was. Do you know what?
I was going to guess C because I thought that one would be really fun.
Do you know what Mamechi is?
No.
Because I had to ask Dylan. I said, "What is it?" It's the character, the mascot for Tamagotchi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he plays a little Tamagotchi in it.
Cool
That's
question.
not even arcade. What?
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Good question.
right.
All right, next question.
Very good question.
Which Pokemon was the first to be designed? I saw that eye roll. Was it A, Pikachu, B, Rhydon, C, Charizard, or D, Pikablue? Braden?
Right on.
Yes, it was!
I know that one.
Why do you know
I
that
don't
one?
know what Rhydon looks like.
So honestly, I think it got mentioned in a podcast I listened to a couple weeks back somewhere. I don't know why, but they were making fun of the fact that it was Rhydon first because it's such
A nothing
it's-
Pokemon?
It's a rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock Rhino.
Also, Rhydon first. Safe word for Ben and B. Arthur.
But yeah, so I knew that one. So the second you started the question, I was like, ooh, I wonder if I can get in first.
I like the way you
like
politely,
Ben and B. Arthur.
politely put up your hand and the others just let you go for it.
Yeah.
It's all very nice when Braden's here.
I'm just not kicking up a fuss because every time I do, you take points away from me. So
I haven't taken away points. I gave you your points.
only after I kicked up a fuss.
Oh, you were very controlled and I was slightly scared. So I decided to
It was an incredible response.
It was very deadpan. It's like, no, that's fine. You know when you're in
Be
trouble and you
Arthur
know you're in
Drew.
trouble and mum and dad just aren't yelling at you. It's like, come on, just yell at me and get it over with. No, you've made your
I'm
decision.
not mad. I'm just disappointed.
And you know that your Christmas present just
Yeah.
got way worse.
Yeah.
Do you know what I did once? And it was the most terrifying moment of my life because I reacted and I didn't mean to react. I didn't choose to do it. It was just a reaction. I was having an argument with my mum. I'm going to go with 14, maybe.
Angsty.
And
So World War II
you know,
is just
in my opinion, I was completely in the right and looking back at it now as an adult, I was a dickhead and was wrong. It was a wanker.
Funny how that happens.
And so my mum was yelling at me and I was yelling at my mum and I said something and she went whack and gave me a little smack on the slap me across the cheek. Completely reactionary. I did it back. And then shit myself because I saw her face go and I went, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
I
that's not
But that is back when you were allowed to hit your kids in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, in that case, it's fine,
Yeah.
Floppy. You just slapped your mother.
similarly,
Whoa.
I did. So before this stint of 14 years of karate, I did karate as a...
The reason he did 14 years, his mum beat his ass.
Not far off it. No. I was likewise doing karate and when I was younger.
And he enjoyed it.
And my mum, likewise, mouthing off, being a little shit, went to hit me. And reaction, I just went up and blocked.
Hadouken!
I blocked, and because I blocked so strong, I bruised her arm. And after that, she never raised her hand to me again.
Hey, self-defense.
I
was.
had the wooden spoon broke on my ass.
Yep, that happened to my sister.
Snapped across my butt.
Yep. So let's all have a good time and keep doing this quiz.
Yeah.
Fucking boomers.
Child abuse is often referred to as...
Floppy's childhood.
Hang on, what was the start of a question?
So this is from Michael Towns. I was making it up.
Oh, yeah, we're back to Townsy.
Yeah, Townsy, here we go.
I forgot where that went.
Wild tangent.
When both parts are clasped together, the Nintendo DS and 3DS family of handheld consoles enter a sleep mode. How is this function achieved? A. An infrared receiver placed behind each screen. B. A switch hidden inside the hinge. C. Magnets. Or D. Devil magic.
Floppy.
Floppy.
Magnets.
You knew! Of course you freaking knew.
Former electrician. I know how a lot of switches work, mate.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
You
Where-
use
where were
magnets.
the
You'd be surprised
magnets?
how many magnets get used in electrical switches or electrical devices.
Is Floppy, it's not Floppy, Michael Towns has given us a little bit of trivia with it. One that's inside the bottom right corner of the top section that sets off, he spelled off with one F, that sets off, not to dox your mic, sets off a sensor in the top right hand corner of the bottom part. You can get the handheld to enter sleep mode with a regular magnet too, but it's not recommended.
Don't put magnets next to your electrical devices.
Or it might actually overclock your Nintendo DS or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Jeez.
Not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor, I'm an English teacher.
Beautiful.
Well,
Yeah,
neither
so
was
right up by
Dr.
the
Mario.
power- right up by the power LED. Oh, cool.
All right, here we go. Last one. In honor of Mario Day, March 10, of which we're recording this, where was Luigi's first appearance? Was it A, Mario Brothers Game & Watch, B, Mario Brothers Arcade, C, Super Mario Brothers, or D, Mario Andretti Racing?
Anto,
Anto,
Mario Arcade?
incorrect.
Braden.
Braden,
Super Mario Brothers?
incorrect.
Floppy.
Floppy, take a guess.
Mario Andretti Racing.
Dipshit.
Dude, I'm so far ahead. I did that on purpose. It's alright. It's hilarious. Entertainment value, mate.
Incredible.
It was actually the Mario Brothers Game & Watch. It came out 3 months before Mario Arcade.
Oh.
So we did.
Yeah.
But only 2 months before Mario Andretti Racing.
Cool.
Damn. And a little bit after Mario's dad.
Oh! Dad finish. And on that bombshell, Floppy is on 7, Braden's on 3, Anto's on 3, and Jazz is on 1.
I'm pretty happy with that. I got one right.
Yeah. We just got to wait another couple of months for you to jump back in and...
And maybe get another one right.
Yay!
It's rare I get anything on these shows right, so I'm happy.
Me too. That's why I host it. And I think that speaks for itself.
So you
True-
can't get
true
anything
story.
wrong.
Pretty much. But we've been Hack the Dino. This has been our gaming cast where we bring you the past, present, and future of video games, news, previews, and discussions. I didn't say that up the top, but that's okay. I'm saying it now so you don't miss out on those particular words in that particular order. That's right, sentences. Thank you. Floppy?
Yep. Sorry, my nipple was out.
It's okay, it's male presenting.
Free the nipple.
How did we not get kicked off Twitch then? Floppy!
Yes, mate.
What else do you do?
Oh, well, personally or...
Video games.
Video
and
game.
stuff.
Okay, you can head over to Instagram and look up Floppy Plays Floppy Plays Games, where I throw up some photos of things that I have bought, collected, playing, plan to play one day possibly.
Have you jumped into Metroid Prime?
I haven't. I want to finish Kirby, and then I'm going to jump onto Retroid Prime. Metroid Prime as my new lunchtime game.
I've got Metroid Dread from Christmas last year and it's still up there.
I've got Metroid Dread from trying to finish the sentences of the show.
No,
But
that's
yes,
Mortal Dread.
that was one of my recent pickups.
Oh,
for a week.
Tearaway's nice.
Tearaway, the collector's edition. It's got the little toy in there. So good.
Oh, that's an actual toy.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
That's
I've seen
cute.
this 2 or 3 times now, and I'm getting so tempted to buy it, but I'm not going to.
What's that?
You know the Baby Mama Wii game where you got the plush baby that you stuck the Wiimote in?
Oh no.
Whoa!
No.
I've
that a
seen that.
thing?
That's a thing.
No, that can't be a thing.
That is a thing.
You're not allowed to do that.
Anto, can you please look it up? But yeah, you got a doll, baby doll, and you
I don't want to Google the term baby mama. Okay.
look up,
Look up Baby Mama Wii.
put it,
Again,
look
Ben's
up,
computer.
baby.
Insert Baby Mama Wii.
Yeah,
Oh!
Insert into baby. Look up that. Look up those words in that order.
Please
I'm
don't.
opening up the Babysitting Mama Wii game Wikipedia page.
Okay. Is there a photo? Babysitting Maria. Why Maria? Why did they make a babysitting?
But-
I thought she just cooked.
Look up images. Google image it.
What the?
Cooked
That's
babies?
just a stuffed toy.
There it is.
Oh no.
There it is.
That is nightmare fuel.
Oh no.
So
I
that-
don't like that.
Well, you don't have to like it. That's why you stick the control up there.
There's a warning when you shake it, apparently.
Why has it got serial killer hair?
It's got Ben hair.
No, it's got too much for that.
Oh.
Oh yikes.
So,
I
yeah,
don't like it.
You can get that for about $19. I'm tempted.
Please don't.
Now, I kind of don't want to. I don't like plush toys.
I don't like that plush toy.
Anyway,
There's a
so,
reason I don't buy an Annabelle doll.
God damn.
Floppy?
Yes, mate.
Sorry, I cut you off with my doll story.
No, I was pretty much. You've gone, "Oof, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah, mate.
Floppy's gonna have a nap now.
Anto, what do you do?
I'm not sleeping for weeks.
Well, in what's basically become a tradition at the end of Hack the Dino, I haven't done anything with my social media because...
You have a life and aren't a slave to the system that everyone is
Well, no,
a
this
slave
is the
to.
thing. Like, I don't have a life. That's the thing. Like, I mean, I do. I have a wonderful girlfriend and a full-time job, but...
And 4 cats.
And 4 cats, 2 of which I'm not meant to have. Shh, don't tell my landlords.
I mean, no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
There's 2 cats, but they can change
But
color.
yeah, no, like, my relationship with social media changes on the day-to-day, and most of the time I land on the I hate social media because I work with it
Correct answer.
part of a spectrum.
That is the correct answer.
So I will plug my social media stuff when I finally update my Final Fantasy collection page with all the stuff I've been picking up since, like, September last year.
Question:
Yes.
What is the next thing that you want to achieve in your Final Fantasy collection? What's an item you want to find and grab and possess?
As in,
own,
find
cuddle
him a
a little
wild
bit?
or buy because I can.
Say that again.
Find him a wild or buy because I can.
The next thing you want, the next thing that you would like, however it be found.
Probably the PlayStation 3 Slim Piano White with the lightning decal sketched onto it in pink.
So it's ivory.
I will show
You
you.
monster.
Lightning PS3.
Sorry, that got me.
It's not actually ivory, Ben, you dingus.
Bones of elephants.
Just the teeth.
This thing, if I can... It's not worth that. It shouldn't be.
Maybe not that thing.
This thing. Ignore the price over on my left.
Wow!
It's definitely not that.
Is that rupee?
That's a nice console.
That is a
Yeah.
nice console.
It does look very. I like the color. Like I usually don't like white things because they get dirty.
Reminds me of a cookie.
There was also a black one for Final Fantasy 13 too, which is also very cool.
White one's better.
As far as the
That's
white
real
one
pretty.
goes, that's super pretty.
Yeah, that does look really nice.
Are you planning to display them, Anto, or hang them up, or how are you going to display these consoles?
They will be displayed, but I will also have them eventually when, Coda and I get to buy a house or move somewhere that allows us to modify things. I will eventually have them hooked up and have like a Switch set up so that they can actually be played while they're on display.
Oh, cool.
That's a good
Nice.
idea.
Very nice.
Did you say hang them up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like a model plane.
noose? Like, what do you...
Yeah.
Like a model plane.
No, I know, on the wall.
Model plane
You
on
put
the
them
end
on
of
the wall.
Yeah, like ideally, like if I could set it up that way, like similar to the guy who's got like the giant Switch television. That
Oh.
folds
Yeah,
out
that thing's
and consoles and
amazing.
That's
stuff.
crazy.
I'd like to do something.
Do you know
like
how many
that.
people sent me that video? It's
Too
like,
many.
all right, I get it. F off.
I get it. I play games.
I get it. I play games and I like Nintendo. Yeah.
I like the way that, Ben has a video game podcast where he looks at all the latest news. He wouldn't have seen this.
Or people go, hey, Ben likes Nintendo and I'm a nice friend.
That's a lie. I have no friends.
I don't mean you with a nice friend. I mean other people.
Like, Michael Towns is going to send that video to Ben after the show.
Send it to him now.
Michael Towns is the
Link
type
in the
person
chat.
who will send me that video every day at like a specific time.
Would set up a...
Yeah, and I'm
And
going
it won't be midday. It'll
No.
be like 10:43 in the morning.
Yep,
Yeah.
and it'll just go, boop.
Townsie's computer's going to have a new macro by the end of the night. That's just scheduled for every single evening.
Brayden.
What's a macro?
What do you do?
It's automated when you set up an automation on your computer.
Thank you.
I do another podcast with my friends over on the podcast services and the YouTubes, where we talk about movies and TV shows. It's called Millennial Movie Talk.
Mint.
You can find it over there. We've talked about plenty of stuff at the moment. A lot of The Last of Us on HBO, which is who'd have guessed? A very good show.
Yeah, I know. Who would have thought?
What else has just started? We talked a bunch about the recent DC stuff.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear, yes.
Was that a good time?
Is that isn't it now meth alligator?
You can tell which one is the one that I wasn't on based on the design of the thumbnail, because one of them is using word art.
That's amazing.
So if you want to go hear about Michael and Alex talking about Cocaine Bear and Tar, that new one where what's her face is playing a composer, or a conductor.
What's her face?
One of the two. Kate Blanchett, I think.
How has Kate Blanchett become a what's her face?
I just couldn't get the name out of my head. And yeah, so we talked about heaps of stuff recently. The new Ant-Man, which just came out.
Is it rubbish?
Do you like Star Wars?
Yes.
It's Marvel trying to do Star Wars.
Uh-oh.
Jonathan Majors is excellent.
Yeah, look at him.
Well, yeah, look at him.
Who does he play?
Creed 3, by the way.
It's Krang.
That's there too.
Oh, Kang, not Krang. I wish he was Krang. Can you
Okay,
imagine?
Craig. I was very
pink Krang.
confused for a minute. I'm like,
Jonathan
maybe I
Majors
should
as
watch this.
Krang.
Multiverse, man.
Incredible.
Shredder!
But yeah, legitimately, that's basically it.
Townsy in the chat has asked you to review Golden Girls.
You know what? That is probably the type of thing that we would do.
Not even lying, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we would.
What about Mando? You're looking at some Mando?
Mando. Just watched episode 1 of season 3 the other day, which
Okay.
was our last episode. I'm yet to watch episode 2.
Okay.
Episode 1 was off to an incredibly slow start, I thought.
Yeah, you didn't like
I
it?
liked it.
I thought it was fine. Like, it was fine, but like after like Andor, like as a show, like
Still haven't watched Andor.
Andor
I watched Andor. I didn't think it was as good as everyone else seems to. I thought it was great, but I don't hold it as high as everyone else seems to think
That's
it
fair
is.
enough.
And I'm not. I don't know if I missed something.
Anto?
I don't know if apathy is the right word, but like when I'm not feeling generally apathetic about everything, I will eventually get round to watching The Mandalorian because I haven't yet ever.
Oh, okay. Well, season 1 and 2 of
You'll love the Baby Yoda.
Yeah. My Okay, wait.
I love it when you say Baby Yoda because I know firsthand how much it pisses Floppy off when you don't call him Grogu.
will mention we had a realization. We had a realization on the most recent episode of MMT when we were talking about episode 1 of season 3 of Mandalorian, because both myself and Michael had watched it. And so we were talking about it. We realized that Michael hadn't watched any of Book of Boba Fett, which, if you don't know, Book of Boba Fett has a secret, just 2 episodes.
The 2 best episodes of Book of Boba
The
Fett.
Mandalorian in it.
Yep.
Which make up half of the show. And so he hadn't watched any of that. So when The Mandalorian season 3 starts,
up with
and
his
he
ship?
rocks up in the nude Naboo starfighter, he was just like,
Which-
what the hell?
Canonically, was the one that Anakin was in.
Oh, get stuff.
No, it is.
it's
No.
No, it is.
That's
Because there's a show, when they show it, they show the cockpit, it has the galactic writing on there. It says, "Go, Anakin, go."
Oh my god.
It's the same one.
Sure. Whatever.
It is. 100%.
Good for you. Good for you, John Favreau. Good, and Dave Filoni. Good.
I heard a comment. Someone on Twitter wrote about, just said, I like Mandalorian, but it just feels like some guy playing with Star Wars figures in this sandbox. And I went, yeah, that's why I like
That's
it.
what it should
That's
be.
what
That
it
is
is.
the show.
That's what
Right.
Star Wars should be.
Yeah,
That's what makes
Shouldn't
it
be
fun.
Repeated films about bloodlines and the same family of characters every goddamn time.
Well, they're moving away from that.
Yeah,
Good.
thank God. But yeah, I'm interested to watch more of it. Last of Us season finale is this coming Monday.
Oh,
So by the time you guys hear this, possibly you might be able to
Go play
hear
some
that.
golf.
can I?
The Oscars are also coming up as well next week, so you'll be able to hear us shit on the Academy.
If everything everywhere all at once does not win,
Oh, it's gonna win everything.
it needs to.
Has to win everything. I just went and saw the most recent Scream last night.
Is that good? I heard that was good.
What are you doing watching a horror film?
So Scream is my exception because Scream, the entire franchise, the Scream movies are so good. And it's like the one horror-y type thing that I can do. Um,
Well, it's a slasher movie. I
it's
wouldn't
a
say
slasher.
It's a horror.
It's making fun of slashers. It's playing on the whole like making fun of horror films type thing. It's very meta. It's very my bag. If you enjoyed Scream 5, where they were sort of bringing in the new blood,
Was that Billy Loomis's sister in that one?
it was daughter.
Daughter?
Loomis, yes. If you like the new characters from 5 and don't care about the legacy characters from the originals popping up everywhere, then you're gonna like 6. Also, 6 is set in New York, which is a wild turn for the franchise.
Wow.
Does Scream Face have mystical powers?
No.
Good.
Yes. No, they're doing a very good job with that so far. And there are some sequences in this movie that are just absolutely brutal. And I'll talk about it more next episode of Millennial Movie Talk.
So
you
head
can
on
check
over
that
there
out.
and do a subscribe.
Also, we're seeing 65 this weekend.
Oh!
Is that like an early release thing, or is it actually out?
It is
soon?
actually out and you can go see it in cinemas.
Oh my God.
Yep. So everyone go check out Adam Driver
Doing
shoot
Dino
out and
Riders.
punch dinosaurs.
He's Adam Driver Dino Rider. That's what it should be called.
That is what it should
Adam
be
Driver Dino
Chris
Rider.
Cooper, Adam Ryder. Wait, no, that's a different film.
B. Arthur. I do things I forgot this week, but bad game arts is where I put up all the bad game art from. I'm going to show you some bad game art after as well, Braden. We talked about it last week, but I will show you. We've gone through this. Is Rygar. It's a naked man throwing a
Buzzsaw yo-yo.
He is
saw.
nude, isn't he?
He is. And as Floppy pointed out, I posted these on Valentine's Day, so you can know how my romantic day went.
Yeah.
And then there's a strange penis alien.
See, I
getting
don't
shot.
see it.
You don't see it?
No.
The alien with the giant penis and he's shooting the base of the penis.
The butt is the balls.
So see the alien who's breaking the fourth wall and looking at us with really wide eyes going, doing.
This guy here.
Yep. Go
Yeah.
down to where his penis would be.
That's just another dude in front of him.
No, that's his penis.
Giant
He's shooting
penis.
it off.
Okay.
Anyway, look at the butt at the alien in the bottom left. That's a butt.
No,
It's an alien
it's
butt.
it's the balls, and then the head is the head.
Oh. Anyway, that's bad game up.
Christ.
Yep. That's what I think a lot when I see this, Anto. That's our
That's
run
what
sheet.
Ben spends all day thinking about.
And I also have an Instagram over at Mr. Benjamin where I put up all my latest finds. You can see the Metal Gear Solid
Nice.
thingy that I was talking about. That was $5. That was nice. It was a
That
good time.
Professor Layton game.
Yes.
What the heck?
So I
That's
was
amazing.
I was at a garage sale. That was $20. I looked it up. It's worth $150.
Jesus.
And I said to Ben, like, really? Are you sure you, like, I know Ben is generally pretty good at just looking at sold prices and doing that sort of thing. I'm like, nah. And I went over to my shelf and I was like, I've got this.
Yeah,
Might sell this.
$150.
Phoenix Wright in it. And I love
damn.
Phoenix Wright. I don't care too much about Professor Layton.
What a
But I
hilarious
love Phoenix
crossover.
Wright.
Yeah, so because I've been focusing a lot on the retro hunt, I haven't been picking up stuff myself. But there's not a lot of stuff out there at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because
retro
you've already
hunt.
bought
Because he bought it all.
But that's what I do. That's
Can I do one more quick little plug?
oh well, sure.
Greenlight Comics. Support Dan and I.
Please.
Okay.
Read a good book.
Read many good books.
I was talking to Ross the other day about the 1989 Batman book.
Yes. It's
The
very cool.
hardcover?
The hardcover. The box set.
I think I'm getting it.
You're down for one.
Yep, I thought I was.
Yep. They do a double feature box set, which is stylized to look like VHS tapes.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm getting that one.
You are.
Am I? Okay.
You asked $800.
Yes. No, I already have it on order for you.
Thank you.
See, this is why it's good having associates in a
I'm here for. Ben, you currently have $37 in your bag
oh.
of comics.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, like you owe him $37.
You got $37 in your bag. How?
I looked at it today and I was like, should I shoot Ben a message and be like, oh, I'll bring your comics in for you if you just shoot it through? And I was like, nah, Ben can come in.
Oh, I go in there quite often. Talk to
Yeah,
Ross.
exactly.
I'm still trying to get his pirate Lego ship off him. Can you remind him? Because I feel bad every time going there. Hey, you going to give me that childhood treasure you had yet?
I'll mention it next time I see him.
We went in the other day and I had taller hair than Ross.
Really?
Yeah, we quite often comment on the volume or the height that each of us achieve in different ways, and then we talk about it, how we did that.
Must be nice.
It's all right.
That's it. We're
Just
done.
every day for me.
I'm finishing. It's cancelled. We're all cancelled.